In Captain Wolfram's casual A to Z of fencing, we reach L.
The lunge. The lunge.
The lunge. The lunge. It's fairly obvious what a lunge is. You've seen it in sort of every fencing picture you can imagine. Basically, it's that leaping forward, however far. It may be a short lunge, it may be a long lunge, but in any case, it's that whole business of you stretch forward, whether back straight or leaning into it, getting closer to your opponent and trying to stab them while not getting stabbed in the face. Fairly simple. Obviously, there's always people who think that the short lunge or the long lunge is better for different reasons. There are people that say that you shouldn't really have a lunge longer than about this, because that way you're still got your back straight, you're keeping your distance. On the other hand, the manuals show us, for example, long Renaissance lunges, whether regular or reversed, long things like this, and then you've got that whole McBane lunge, the McBane lunge. The McBane lunge is just ridiculously long.
Looks like the McBane burpee with a sword,
Yeah.
that one.
The McBane lunge is ridiculously long, and obviously is one of those last minute. If you end up in that position, you have nowhere else to go. You're going to get skewered by everybody else on the field. So I don't really recommend that one. When it comes to the difference, though, between, should I have a short lunge or should I have a sort of long lunge? The answer, as with so many things, is it depends on the individual and the situation. Short lunge. So versus the long lunge. And I can recover for this. And that's about as long a lunge as I can recover for. If I try to do it further, then I'm going to start getting problems. So I really don't want to have this balling my foot off the ground. Here I'm stable. This, not so much. Thusly. And it's quite dead. There is also, of course, the stop lunge. And that's assuming somebody's coming towards you and you do that and stab them in the face. So you stop lunge there. Or you've got your Renaissance lunge, which is coming forward. Your true Renaissance lunge is coming forward with the off leg and getting that full extent. But again, that is likely to take you off your line of balance. Off your balance. But you notice how even there, I'm still getting this kind of height. But because your legs are further apart, you'll be a little lower. So if you're aiming to, in the case of a stop lunge, the sword will drop only a little. So it's at face height here, and it drops a little. So it goes from about here to about here. And if it's really a sort of long lunge, I'll come back a bit, then you can see how much that drops.
Lunge.
Okay, so, well, if I do a nice short lunge,
Mhm.
aiming sort of at your face height, it's there. If I do a long lunge aiming at your face height, it will drop, even as I'm raising the sword. It will drop.
Look at Dalek.
Yeah, and the stop lunge also. You know, if I go from here, say it's at your face height, I do the stop lunge, it's going to drop a little bit. So it's going to drop from getting you in the face to getting you in the throat. This is what we call the lunging neckline. Yes, it's a curtain remark. What did you expect?
It's, yeah.
Well, half of it anyway. So, that's L.